Okay, Peter, you are asking a question. Getting a professional job and starting your own business, which one is easier in the United States? Keeping the credit score in mind. That is a very good question, basically. First of all, I want to make sure you understand when we say professional job. Being professional job doesn't mean that you make more money. You need to know that. Myself, I'm director of one of the organizations for one section of Africa. I make more money, almost the same or a little bit higher than my nephew. My nephew works in the warehouse, but he's taking 2 shifts. So he makes money almost like me. So it doesn't, first of all, what is the purpose? The purpose is the rank, the title, or the purpose is how much money are you going to make? So don't come here and say, I want to make as a professional, I'm going to work in the bank, I'm a banker, I'm working. If, for instance, someone who is working at the bank, let's say I don't know whether you call it a professional bank teller, I don't know whether it's a profession or not a profession, but here bank teller get like $10, $12 per hour, $15 per hour top. It's not a lot of money. But someone can work on the nursing home, helping those elderly people, and they make $30 per hour, $25 per hour. So come with the mindset, first of all, professional job doesn't mean more payment. There are certain jobs can be hard working, general labor, but it's more tech, or more energy, need more energy, or need certain kind of skills, they'll pay more. That's number one. Number two is, when you come here, as I've been saying, you cannot just come here if you can become a supervisor. When you come here, you don't just come here because I was a program manager on my company. I come here, I become a program manager too. No, you're not going to become a program manager. You have to start, what we say, the general labor. It's not a general labor means you can work in the restaurant. You can work at the, maybe you can work at on the these let's say on the stores or in the malls. You can be working as cashiers. You can be working as someone who is stocking products into the supermarkets. You can be working at the gas station. You can be working at, for instance, if you can work, I'm giving example, into these shipping companies. You can. So there are so many things. For instance, the person who is driving trucks, the truck drivers, these big trucks, those one, they make money almost more than registered nurse. And you need to have high school, because it is you travel one state to another state and whatever, they make up to $100,000 per year. And someone can have high school. So you can have master's degree, make $50,000, and you can have high school, you can make $100,000. The choice is yours. What are you able to do? So don't assume that, oh, I have to make a professional job so that I can make, okay, truck driver, if you call it, is a profession as a truck driver, but if you don't consider it as a high-class job, yes, it might not look at a fancy job, but you can make a lot of money. Obviously, to start your own business in America is very, very hard. It is easy, yes, you can start selling things on Amazon, but it's different like in Africa. Let me start keeping maybe 1,000 chicken, then I can sell eggs and get money. How many people are going to buy your product? You cannot go and do the forever living or take the Colgate and start selling in the street and get more money. It's very difficult. In the bigger cities like New York City, yes, you can have a small kiosk and make money. I agree. But the business here, remember, and almost every business you're going to operate, they have a multi-million-dollar companies that have invested in those business. So yes, it is easier to go and start doing online business like you want to do the eBay, you are doing Amazon. Those will be able to easier to start because you can be starting selling depending on how you can be able to learn quick and to know what type of product, what time to upload those kind of products, what type of prices. You can be able to learn on Amazon, on YouTube, and start doing those kind of business. That is easy. But to say I'm going to start my own shop, I'm going to start my own restaurant, That is a very difficult one because you need to have a very big or bigger amount of startup capital. And in order to get a loan, you have to get good credit. How are you going to have a startup fund? So that's why majority of immigrants we are ending up working, and down the road we are starting our own business, because to start the business right away from the beginning is very, very tough. So getting a professional job, one, you need to build your own work experience in America. That's why when you come here, you will start cleaning, you will start working in the warehouse, you will start working at the cashier, you will start working in the mall, you will start working here. Just the jobs like those one. And slowly you become supervisor, manager. You can apply from one job to another job. But it will take a couple of years for you to be having a solid work experience of America, not from your own country. The first thing they'll look at here, unless otherwise the job you are going to apply, the job you are going to get, it has to also link your work experience from your other country. For instance, if they need someone who speaks Swahili, obviously your experience teaching Swahili in Tanzania or Kenya will help you to get that one. But if they are looking for someone who is more expert in something, your experience from other countries might not be able to work very well.